Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Well, we are, of course, in Rotterdam, at one of the most recognisable arenas in Europe, one that features extensively both at home and abroad for Feyenoord. It is, of course, De Kuip. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill and plenty of tricks and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my level of greed here.
We have already started here.
Mbappe has a shot! Trying, the outcome proved so easy a bit.
Good for it! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Thuram Ulian gets it away. Coached through there. And he heaves it forward. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Oh, shooting chance! He's tried one, and oh! It's there! Mbappe at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Valverde. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Drives it towards the front. Rudiger positions himself well and cuts it out. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Forward it goes. Conte. Thuram Ulian. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Kante does well to read it and intercepts. Thuram Ulian.
Mbappe really got caught in a trap there and he just couldn't get out.
Has he picked him out? Mbappe tried to play it through.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and it's...
That's a pop! He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Madrid looking to pull clear here. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. He's trying the shot. Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And the counter is on. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Oh, great ball! He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Mbappe! And he's straight offside. Well, there's something you don't see every day.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Mbappe, and he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Mbappe. Loses his balance and loses the ball. That's not going to make it. And it's half-time here. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one still had its moments. It ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
And the game has already resumed here.
France don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back, though.
Another throw-in. No way through there. Vinicius Junior. He's through, now is he in? And back to base. Keeper's got good distance on that.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Courtois gets it upfield. Timely intervention. Away from immediate danger. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Mbappe. It's a loose ball.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Tries to get it forward quickly. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Conte hoists it forward. Well, there's no sign here of forwards looking back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Well weighted. And now they can launch a counter. They've managed to get it away. France get it back again. And it's played forward. Vinicius Junior. It's got through and... oh, tries a shot! Goal! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Madrid take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Brahim Diaz. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Keeper sends it forward. Done very well to intervene. Courtois sends that a long way. Forward it goes. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe, 2 goals to his name already. Talk about singling someone out.
Well, there's certainly a coordinated attempt to shut him down, which is, I suppose, a natural response.
There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Madrid seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
He has his flag raised for offside. Checks on the touchline, a change about to occur.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
5 minutes left on the clock. Conte. Brahim Diaz. Goes down, but nothing given. Tries to get it forward quickly. Mbappe shapes to shoot! Attempts, just the wrong outcome.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Brahim Diaz cuts it out. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Hoists it high. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, much worthy industry, but that alone simply not enough. They are beaten by the better side. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill and plenty of tricks and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my level of greed here.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And he heaves it forward. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Vinicius Junior has a go! It's there! Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
France didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Valverde. That's a good ball. Hits one! Mbappe. Thuram Ulian plays it forward. Dashing forward at pace. Mbappe. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, Red, he sorted that out. Forward it goes. Done very well to intervene. Looks to dink one in. He's through. He's in, surely. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Tries to get it forward quickly. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Mbappe. Kante drives it forward. Thuram Ulian looking to run onto it. Great leap! Oh, the ball's come loose! Oh, real danger here. Here it is now, surely. Tries a shot! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Turns and goes back. That intervention was very necessary. Could move up a gear here. Hoists it forward. Crowd calling for him to shoot. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And the ball's come out. And now the breakaway. Valverde. Mbappe. Thuram Ulian goes looking. Alexander-Arnold. And it's played forward. Vinicius Junior. It's come loose. Timely intervention. Well played, he saw that coming. Hoists it forward. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Thuram Ulien. Oh, he's in, and the shot! Oh, taken with style. France are back on level terms.
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's
Action to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Trying to get there. Vinicius Junior has a pop! Ooh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. What it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. So there was the first half.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant, and as for the managers, check your heart rate.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. The action has already resumed here. No changes at the interval from either side. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Quick drop goes for goal! And it's hoisted clear. And the finish! Vinicius Junior opts to play it back. Back into the middle. Forward it goes. Mbappe. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Mbappe, Vinicius Junior. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Play for a throw. Oh, shooting chance! And they've done it! Into the lead once more. Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Vinicius Junior. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Mbappe. This could spell danger. Has a pop! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. Conte. He spotted the run and played him through. Now surely. Oh, smart save. Hoists it forward. Brahim Diaz. Questions were asked, and he's given the answers.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Mbappe, cut out in the nick of time.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
That's not going to make it. Brahim Diaz. Oh, they could break here.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed. But will they?
Going for goal! It's there! France are back on level terms.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
France surely know by now that they've put so much work into producing the equaliser that they'll battle on for a winner. You know, it's all one-way traffic for them now, and they simply have to capitalise on it.
Madrid desperately need a goal, and this could well be their last chance. Brahim Diaz. Oh, well defended, that had to be done.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
It's got through. It's gone a long way up and away. And it's played forward. Mbappe. Alaba. Mbappe. They need to get it in quick. And he's there to cut it out. Hits one! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish.
And that will be the final act. France probably deserved a share of this, but of course you don't always get what you deserve. And they're going to have to swallow a defeat. Your reflections then, Jim?
France really were...
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Wonderful scenes here in the Dutch capital inside this terrific arena. One that does more than justice to the stature of the man whose name it bears. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Oh, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
The action has already started. Valverde goes looking. Mbappe. And he's on his way! Well read, he sorted that out. Good clearance and very necessary. Valverde tries to get it forward quickly. Hoists it forward. Goes for goal! And it's played forward. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any error.
Thuram Ulian has given away a free kick. Thuram Ulian is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Gets it upfield. Rudiger. Well positioned to make that interception. Forward it goes. Mbappe, Vinicius Junior. Now shapes to shoot. Tries to get it forward quickly.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Mbappe. Oh, some tackle that. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. And it's played forward. Mbappe. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Mbappe. He's taken that really cleanly. Referee has just said play on. Mbappe tried to play it through. He's gone for it! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
All he'd be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Vinicius Junior.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's a fine challenge. And we've reached half-time. So now the team has broken through, but certainly not going to want them trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, there's one standout, Peter, that needs improving, and that's the passing. All too often it's been found wanting, much to the frustration of everyone around. And I'd go so far as to say that it's the biggest contributor as to why we have the scoreline.
Has a pop! Valverde goes looking. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior.
Madrid really are enduring a frustrating spell when it comes to trying to move the ball around the midfield. They lack the sharpness and urgency.
Get a throw in. That's a good ball to find him. Forward it goes. Well, that's where he wants it. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Good ball. It's found its target. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
And it's played forward. Mbappe! Whistle's gone, that's foul. He's got the ball, he's got the space. Brahim Diaz. Mbappe. Valverde. Mbappe. That's good defending, very good defending. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Well, he certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Mbappe having a look. This is a great chance to take a lead. Oh, crossbar! He's got rid of that. Mbappe is on the end of some really unwanted attention. Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. There's going to be another change here. So we have a double substitution going on here. Tries lifting it over. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Tries to get it forward quickly. Mbappe.
Madrid showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
It has got through to him.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Hoists it forward. More than happy to take the muscular approach. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Cut out in the nick of time.
France merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Kante with the foul. In with the challenge. Madrid have a free kick. Now this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position. And a great opportunity to open the scoring here. And he's going to Rex. He went for the curler. Mbappe, Ceballos.
Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up.
Timely intervention. Tries to get it forward quickly. Brahim Diaz. Ceballos. It's a great... going for goal! And it's hoisted clear. Oh, he's been flattened there. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Defence is largely untroubled. It's goalless. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of...
Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Well, on the face of it...
Has a goal! Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Valverde drives it forward. Rudiger. Valverde. Valverde with a definite foul there. Mbappe. Valverde. Valverde goes looking. Needed a better pass there. Mbappe. Loose ball, who's going to get that? And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Finds himself eased off the ball. Tries to get it forward quickly. And now the breakaway. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Valverde. Madrid yet to have a shot on target. Chance to shoot! Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Madrid present their opponents with the best possible chance here to get them off and running. And he's buried it! 1-0! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
And it only took a little drop of the shoulder to send the keeper completely the wrong way. Didn't he take?
Madrid have a free kick. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Tried to play it through. Mbappe is on his... And the shot! They've done it! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. And they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Vinicius Junior. He gets Vinicius Junior! And that would have been some goal.
Vinicius Junior can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Going through. Turns and goes back. Mbappe. Rudiger plays it forward. Vinicius Junior. And the counter is on. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Tries a shot! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
He's made it three. Quite a day at the office for him.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Valverde. Played back in. And it's played forward. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Hoists it forward. Strong challenge, but well within the laws.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Vinicius Junior. Now the counter. Well positioned to make that interception. Alexander-Arnold. Forward it goes. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Mbappe. Mbappe! And he There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there's plenty that can be said about the last 45 minutes, but one thing that cannot be said is that it's dull. One-sided, yes, but packed with excitement. The start of the second half.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Madrid with the chance now to pull one back. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. He's trying the shot. Oh, how's that for a goal? He's got himself a peach of a goal. And he's produced a beauty. So, just the consolation, or is there a way back from here? It has got through to him. Breaks on here. That's the throw. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. He spotted the run and played him through. Vinicius and a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Well read, he sorted that out. And it's played forward. Oh, they can break here. Mbappe is on the end of some really unwanted attention.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And it's been taken straight back. He's got away.
Mbappe really just wasn't quick enough then. Well, his thinking certainly wasn't. Didn't make use of what I felt were some very good options.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Mbappe. He's left his man. Mbappe. Courtois can pick that up. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, This fella is definitely no slouch.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Oh, what a ball! Hoists it forward. Oh, real danger here.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Brahim Diaz. Mbappe!
Madrid are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Vinicius Junior goes for goal! Really well taken goal. 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use.
This is gone, that's a foul. Good turn. Has a pop! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Ceballos. Here it is now, surely! Hoists it forward. And here's the chance to counter. Forward it goes. Gets away from his opponents. Room for... He's gone for it! Oh, that is rather wayward. That's been won straight back. Tries lifting it over. Mbappe! Can he find a finish now? Has a pop!
Oh, I like the little feint he came up with to produce the effort. Very, very tidy.
And the referee brings it to a close. Madrid beaten here. They might well feel aggrieved, but the result is everything. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident, The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. And he has been fouled there. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And a real chance to break the deadlock. He's gone for it! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Alexander-Arnold certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Valverde, and it's played forward. Vinicius has a hit!
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Valverde. Mbappe. That's a going for goal! He's scored! There is the breakthrough!
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
France didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? And he's cut it out. That's gone a long way up and away. Forward it goes. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Alexander-Arnold. Vinicius Junior. He's in, surely. Danger averted for now. Get a throw in. Oh, good steal, he just read it. He's through. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Madrid ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. France have it back and they can go again. Vinicius Junior. He's pinged one through here. Big chance! Oh, that is asking for trouble. And shoots! Oh, crossbar! Mbappe. Battles to win it back. Chance! Mbappe. Valverde. Mbappe! He's gone for it! It's in! And with that goal comes comfort! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
Madrid take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Mbappe breaks on here. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Hoists it forward. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Valverde. Vinicius Junior plays it out to the flank. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Played back in. And it's played forward. Going through. Well played, he saw that coming. Rudiger goes looking. Mbappe. Oh, shooting chance! And he's there to clear it. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Some first half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Well, we're already into the second period.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Mbappe gets it back. The message is clear, none shall pass. Now a chance to break. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
A heavy challenge. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Alexander-Arnold. And they've been caught out here. Forward it goes. A chance to play it in. Could move up a gear here.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior.
Madrid made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Can't get the better of his opposite number. Mbappe. Mbappe! Mbappe! Tries to get it forward quickly. He's got away. Forward it goes. Hits one! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Defending of the desperate variety. Mbappe! And the shot! And yes, it's there! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So we have a double substitution going on here. France, he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Madrid looking to widen the gap even further here. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Going for goal! Mbappe is on the end of some really unwanted attention. Yeah, Mbappe with a definite foul there. Good ball. Rudiger does well to read it and intercepts. Brahim Diaz. Looking to get, but has a hit! Oh, the ball's come loose.
Should have put that one away.
Mbappe really did let them off the hook. They could have wrapped it all up.
Right through the middle. Mbappe gets a good foot in there. Mbappe has got himself a free kick. France seeking to maximise the moment. He's gone for it! They've done it! They are right back in business! Well, how's that for a class finish?
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
A real chance to break. Brahim Diaz has a goal! Goal!
I think you have to give credit where it's due, and it was a brilliant setup and finish.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I think the danger for them now is fatigue. I think when the body tires, the mind soon follows, so concentration is key from here.
Well read, he sorted that out.
France have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Hernandez positions himself well and cuts it out. Keeper sends it forward. Just brushed off the ball there.